Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Kathmandu, Nepal. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is a temple that dates back to the 4th to the 5th century. It's a Swayambhu Mahachaitya, something like that. Anyway, it's a hard word to say. I'll put it up on the screen. This is also known as the Monkey Temple. And it should be pretty interesting. It's up here on the hill, so you got some nice views of Kathmandu and all that. And you got to climb up some stairs. So anyway, let's walk through here and let's see what we see today. This is the area coming in, so you got some little business here. They're making some pastries and stuff like that. And you got the locals selling fresh vegetables along the way. And there's a temple festival, or a Hindu festival getting ready to happen here. It'll happen tomorrow. And it's called Holi or something like that, H-O-L-I. And so they're selling all of these colorful dyes. And you'll see people already sticking them on their faces. And that's what they're doing right here. And so you just buy a little powder and then you go rub that on somebody's face. But up here is the temple. And you can see all of the wires and stuff hanging down here. And you can already see some monkeys over here doing their business. All right, so let's go up in here and see what all is in here. And so you got all these little tiny chetties and stuff like that around. Guy over here ringing some bells. You can see the monkey over there. And you can see the monkeys up here. So the devotees will come and they'll pray and they'll spin these little wheels. And then over here, it looks like the ladies are selling the flowers and stuff. And then check this out. It talks about it right here, but I can make nothing out of that. This is really cool. And then they have some little murals and stuff painted on the wall in here. This is cool. And so this is the monks heading up the hill here. Yeah, they're dressing in the red, a little different than the Thai. You see them in the orange in Thailand. You got a baby monkey over there. Oh, and check this out. There's even bigger ones over here. So they got the candles and the joss sticks, and you come right here and pray. Yeah, so this is really cool. So they have the beads, so whenever they're doing the chanting, they have a certain pattern that they do on it. It has some tiles with the Buddhas on it, and then this cool spinning wheel here, and it has all the symbols you can see as it goes along. And then they have another little room, so it's roped off, but you reach in here and then you can spin it. Oh, that's interesting. Quite cool. All right, so let's start climbing up here. Got some of the local boys. You see they got the dye on them. Oh, they're having the best time. Hello, boys. All right, so you got these little guys. Are you having fun? All right. Oh, those boys are having the best time. Check this out, though. How cool is this? So they have the seated Buddhas here. You got a chetty over that way. And then just bells and all of that all along here. You got the little tablet right here at the bottom of this chetty. Yeah, the way they do things here is quite a bit different than what I'm used to. Interesting to see so you got the eyes that they paint on these chetties also. Yeah, so you got monkeys all over this hill. And some more of these, that's like a little Ganesh right there. Oh, it's really cool. And steps with little shrines all along the way. And then all these little colorful ribbons and everything. I got the mama over here with the little baby. Kind of interesting. I don't know what variety of monkey this is. They look different in the face and they don't have the little mohawk like what you see in Thailand. Those are the crab-eating Maccabees there. And they're quite aggressive. These seem to be pretty docile. But that's a big alpha right there. And you have some more chetties here. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, I really like how they paint the eyes. You see that on most of them. Hello, ladies. Oh, having a great time. They just came down from the top. Oh, so that's where we're headed. Still a few more stairs to go yet. So we have the Buddha statues here. Looks like we got some monks. Oh, really a fantastic area. Yeah, it's going to be nice to see that up there. Now, this temple, like I said at the start, was 4th to 5th century. But there was some writings that one of the... All right, so this sneaky one here got my Mountain Dew. So he bit through there and then they're dumping it out. Wow. And then they're drinking it. And the other one's hissing to keep you away. So the accounts of one of the leaders of the area came here in the 3rd century. So there must have been another structure on this site then. And then they've done quite a bit of restoration. 15th century was a lot of work done here also. Okay, so this is a pay site. So it's 200 Nepalese rupees to get in. And you buy your ticket and come in. And they say if you come back, you can use the same ticket. If you want to come back the next day, it's free. Okay, so we're up here at the top. Check this out. And you have the other Chedi over there. And there's all kinds of people here. It's like some foreigners that are Buddhists now. And then the Chedi over here. So they have the lions. And I'm not sure what this is. You see the guy pressing his head up against this. But it has all the symbols around it. The snakes, the oxen, the pig, everything else. And this is the Chedi here. Oh, this is fantastic. You of course got monkeys running around here. And then they have these little cubby holes where they come. Looks like they're throwing little flowers inside of there. And you can see they have candles burning. And they have these little prayer disc things, prayer wheels. Really cool. We got a guy over here. Oh, this is really interesting. He's doing like this sermon. And you see he's got the little writings on the pieces of paper here. They do this in Thailand. So let's see what's in this little building over here. It's so hazy, we're not going to be able to see much of Kathmandu. Have all the Buddha imagery up there. And then the little prayer flags. And then they have this inside of here, so all the locals come over and light the candles and stuff in here. So they put a little flower on it, and then they want to pray and touch their head to the image. This is just kind of cool. It's like stone walls, and they've put like some Buddha symbols and stuff like that on the wall. Yeah, that's the view. It's so hazy. It was kind of rainy last night, so it looks like it's kind of hazy today, so it might sprinkle a little bit later. You can see some of the buildings, and of course you got monkeys all over up here. And then we got the prayer wheels, and all the local ladies are going along doing their thing. Really fun. Yeah, so you can see. So this Chedi here was renovated the last time in 2010, part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. And they used 20 kilograms of gold up there. And you can see the eyes of the Buddha right there. That's symbolizing the Buddha looking in all 4 directions. And then there's 13 tiers to the top of the Chedi. And that symbolizes the 13 steps you have to do to reach enlightenment in Buddhism. So you have a small little Chedi here. That over there looks like the monastery building. And then check out this Chedi here. It has the little cubby holes for all their Buddha images. And then that center Chedi. Really something else to see up here. And there's so many monkeys, they're just scurrying about. They've already taken my Mountain Dew, so I don't have anything they want now. They just have tons and tons of little stuff all around. You see the monkey up there, and just jammed up with people. You can see they got the red powder stuff on their face. And the monkeys are just right here, all amongst the people. And so we're going to do some chanting, it looks like here. Everybody's down on the ground. Oh, they got a huge pile of something over there. I can feel the heat coming off those candles and everything else they have burning there. And so they're hanging up this sign, so this guy's climbing up there. And this is what's underneath this little building here. They're setting up doing something over here. They do have some candles and more of the images. Pretty interesting. Yeah, so this is what this is, and they're just dumping it on the pile here. They have a plan for it anyway. Statues, singing bowls, and many more Buddhist objects. And it looks like more of the buildings over this way. They have a cafe and everything up here also. And they have like a little chetty field here also. And another one of these images, and then some of the standing Buddhas. So Nepal is primarily a Hindu country. I think there's 80% roughly are Hindu, and then you have another sizable percentage that's Buddhist, and then you have some Muslim and Christian and everything else, but majority are Hindu with maybe 15% or so that are Buddhist. Yeah, you can see the smaller little chetties. Those are really fantastic in their own right, but they kind of pale in comparison to the center one. So it looks like that's what that little thing up on top is what was right in front. That must be like the old one. So it's really important to them, and they come up and pray and touch their heads to it. And then we have like a little hole over here for some reason. Looks like it's kind of filled up with some of the water. We've seen kind of everything up here. Kind of a cool temple to come up. Oh, and I do have this over here. So this is where they gather up the donations and stuff like that. But the Buddha, it looks very, very cool. And I have a couple smaller ones all around. This is like the goddess of the earth here, I think. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this temple up on the hill, what the locals call the Monkey Temple. This is really, really interesting to come up here and see. You got to climb up the steps, but it's totally worth it when you get up here just to look at the old chetty and all of that. It's really a lot of fun. The area is busy, so there's a lot of the locals out doing their thing today. They're praying, and they have some sermons and all that that's happening here. Now, it is a pay site. It's 200 of the Nepalese rupees, which it's no big deal. Come up here and see this and enjoy the view. Be careful of your stuff. The monkey stole my bag, but or my Mountain Dew. Anyway, the small thing. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and you get to see some more stuff like this that I show. And like whenever I travel somewhere, I try to make some videos so you can see some different things than what you might normally see. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've been over here, or if you have any intent to come, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer any questions. But anyway, from over here in Kathmandu, Nepal, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.